tribes are there in the United States? According to the Federal Register, there are currently 562 federally recognized tribes. What does it mean to be federally recognized, you ask? It means that a tribe has a government-to-government relationship with the United States where they have certain rights and responsibilities. They possess certain rights agreed to in treaties, executive orders, or acts of Congress. Rights such as sovereignty. Sovereignty means
supreme power and authority.
The authority of a state to govern itself or another state. A self-governing state. Basically, it means that you're an independent nation. You have self-determination. You're not a teenager who needs permission to stay up late. You're an adult who can stay up as late as you want and then regret it the next day when you can't stay awake at work. However, sovereignty is supposed to be something that's inherent, not something that's bestowed upon you by some other entity, but something that's just naturally occurring. You don't get adulthood bestowed upon you. You're either an adult or you're not. Right? So how can we be both inherently sovereign and federally recognized? If we determine who we are, then we don't, in theory, need the federal government to be our fairy godmother bestowing recognition upon us. But there's the rub. The US government took millions of acres of our land, millions of lives of our tribal people, cut off our resources, making us poor and sick and dependent. The opposite of the independent that we talked about earlier. Then they offered us some of their subpar services and grants in order to keep us quiet and slightly less poor and slightly less sick than we were before. But in order to get those services that make us slightly less sick and poor than when they made us that way, we have to have the federal recognition stamp of approval. Isn't it amazing how 3 simple words can shape our entire reality as tribal people? They get to sound like they're treating us as equals while simultaneously kicking us down a notch. But if you keep having your cake and eating it too, you're eventually going to get too big for your britches, like the colonial governments around us have been doing for hundreds of years. And I don't know about you, but I think they've definitely had enough cake. So let's make it our mission. Just like the missionaries who were sent to assimilate and educate us, to re-educate the masses on all things indigenous. Kill the colonial mentality, save the man. So go out and spread the word, children. May your inherent sovereignty be with you.